Started from way down the order on the grid and is making this one work for him, especially making use of those safety cars. It's really helped him, and away we go. And he's pulled a great restart. And Cameron and Chuck have got a nice restart. I think so good they've had to back off the throttle to save overtaking before the line. But they're going to go three battling into the first corner. The Alfa Romeo still has the ascendancy. He's going to put the squeeze on the Ferrari into the braking zone. It's a little bit dodgy, but I think he's just about got away with it. Chuckle's had a bit of a whoopsie, and Aki has got past him. And now his teammate Josh McGill all over the back of him, and Josh has the soft tyres instead of mediums. And oh my goodness, Cameron's gone into the back of the Alfa Romeo, and that is a proper British Touring Car Championship move. A push to pass, as they call it, and a bit of a bump in the back, and away he goes. And now he's on the back of Paul, and I'm sure Paul's going to be feeling a bit vulnerable. Chuck's going to have a look at swooping around the outside of GFO, but can't quite find the room to make it stick. They're going a bit side by side further back. LGE making some moves on those fresh softs. AJ Baker really struggling on those mediums, but the softs will die off towards the end if he can hold on. Chuckle is going to move. I think Aki's had a little bit of a moment, and he's dropping back down the order. And that's unfortunate for the AlphaTauri, because they're on for a fantastic result if it wasn't. And look at this, going in the corner. Oh my goodness, what has gone on here? Josh McGill has entered the corner sideways. The two McLarens have taken each other out. I did not see exactly what has happened, but that is cataclysmic for the McLaren drivers. They have collided like the Mercedes back in Spain 2016 and taken each other out. And I think, Chuckle has left, and unfortunately left his AI, and I'm sure that's going to be investigated by the stewards. I'm sure he's not happy about that. I'm sure it's good. We're going to see that in the stewards room after, but back to the leader we go, because Cameron Poulter on those fresh mediums is going to make it work at the inside of Paul, and he has got the lead even without DRS. He's got a very slippery car in that Ferrari, and if he can keep it together, it's going to be a hell of a comeback. Lee Craig, what has happened there? Because he's had a 10-second penalty for corner cutting. It is all kicking off at the end of this race. Aki is going side by side with LGE. LGE's gone up the inside. Royal is now going to try and have a sniff at the inside of the AlphaTauri. It is all kicking off back here. T2 and Danny side by side into the middle sector. Little bit of contact, nothing towards. T2 is forced wide off the track, and that's allowed Prodigy to swoop round the outside. Another little bit of contact, and the Mercedes is round. Unbelievable finish to this race. I don't believe what I'm seeing this race. Cameron is dropping back a little bit to the clutches of Paul, but LGE and Aki once again having a right old battle for the ages. Oh my goodness, that Williams is round. He's just dropped it on the power application, and he's round, and that is a real shame, because they was having a fantastic battle with the AlphaTauri, but I'm sure Aki will be happy with that, because that leaves him in the clear a little bit. Royal Rumble is behind him on fresh softs. That is Josh McGill, who's gone round after setting fastest lap of the race. But Paul, is he going to get DRS? This is going to be very close. I don't think he got it. It's unbelievably close on that detection point, but I don't think he has DRS. He doesn't, and that's going to allow Chuck and run on him. That is very, very crucial. Unbelievable, and the Red Bull shoots past into second position with 2 laps remaining, and that could give him a slingshot to catch the DRS of Cameron up ahead, who has no battery left whatsoever. Chuck all over the back of the Ferrari. This is the final lap of the Grand Prix, and all the drama, we've missed what lap we're actually on. We have no idea what's going on. Can Chuck find a way past? He's got this one DRS zone to go. Prodigy retires from the race. Cameron is going to go really defensive to the inside, but I don't think Chuck's going to be close enough to make a move here. Neither has any battery to use. There's a yellow flag further back. I think that's Bugatti or LG. It's Bugatti, I think. But we're going to sit with the leaders because Cameron is only half a second ahead of Chuck, and I can't believe what I'm witnessing this race. It is unbelievable. Cameron will round the final corner, and despite spinning 4 times, the safety car's brought him back into it. Cameron Poulter takes the victory at Bahrain. Chuck Brothers comes home P2. Paul Jones finishes a brilliant P3 from way down on the grid. AJ, I'm sure, will be happy with 4th. GFO A fantastic result for him in 5th. Aki, given circumstances, will be delighted with 6th. Royal in 7th. Danny in 8th. Prof in 9th. And I have no idea who's 10th, and I can't keep up with this. Unbelievable. Absolutely unreal race. I really don't know what to say at the end of that. Every week, week in, week out, this tier provides so much drama, so much entertainment, and oh, it's just unbelievable watching it. Unbelievable. And it's also now come to light as well that Cameron had a qualifying ban from the last race, but did not serve it. He got pole position, remember, and yeah, so that's going to give him a race ban for next week. Just, I don't really know what to say. Let's just run through the results, shall we? Cameron Poulter, P1, Chuck P2, Paul P3, AJ P4, GFO P5, and I mean, driver of the day, who are you going to give it to? It's got to be GFO, absolutely. I mean, Paul Jones comes a pretty close second, but GFO, driver of the day, P20 to P5. What a fantastic drive from him. Aki P6, Royal Rumble P7, Danny P8, Prof P9, Teichmann rounds out your top 10. I'm going to go have a lie down and probably check my heartbeat and my resting pulse on that one, because my stress levels are through the roof, and I'm sure all the drivers are too. Thank you ever so much, everyone, once again tuning in. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I can't wait to do it all again next week, but I might need some recovery time first. But until then, good night.